Let's take a step back for a moment. Over the last few weeks, you've been digging deep into your spending habits, maybe for the first time in your life. You've learned to ask questions most people never do. You've looked at what you're spending on, whether it's helping or hurting you, and how much of your time and energy each rupee really costs. And now, here you are, at the final piece of the puzzle. Today, I want to bring it all together into one simple, powerful tool. I call it the expense elimination funnel. But don't let the name fool you. It's not about cutting out every expense and living like a monk. It's about alignment. Making sure that where your money goes actually matches who you are and the life you want to build. Here's the beauty of this funnel. It's made up of just 7 questions. But these 7 questions can completely transform your financial decision-making. Let's walk through them one by one. First, is this expense essential, discretionary, or luxurious? This helps you understand the basic nature of your spending. Are you paying for a need, a want, or a desire? No judgment here, just clarity. Second, is it an asset or a liability? This is where you start filtering based on financial impact. Will this expense help you grow, or will it pull you back? Third, if it's an asset, is it a lifestyle, operating, intellectual, or financial asset? Now you're getting even more refined. You're asking yourself, what kind of value will this bring to my life? Will it improve how I live, how I earn, how I think, or how I grow my wealth? Fourth, is this expense connected to the past, present, or future? This is where you bring in direction. Are you paying for old decisions, surviving today, or investing in tomorrow? Fifth, how many hours of work does it actually cost me? This is your time-money reality check. When you convert rupees into hours of your life, the importance of each expense becomes instantly clearer. Sixth, how long will the impact of this purchase last? Does it disappear in minutes or benefit you for years? The longer the benefit, the stronger the justification. Seventh and final, does this align with my core values and life goals? This is the ultimate filter, the soul check. It's not about whether the price is right. It's about whether the purpose is right. Now let me be clear. You don't have to mechanically run through all 7 questions every time you buy a coffee or refill your petrol. That would be exhausting and unnecessary. Instead, this funnel is meant for awareness. For those moments when you're about to spend on something bigger, you're noticing a pattern that doesn't feel aligned anymore. It's your inner compass, not a rule book. Think of it like learning to drive. In the beginning, you consciously think about every action: gear, clutch, mirror, signal. But after a while, it becomes second nature. You drive with intuition. That's exactly what happens with this funnel too. At first, yes, you might need to pause and think. Is this essential or luxurious? Is this an asset or a liability? How long will this impact last? But slowly, these questions become part of your subconscious. And that's when the magic happens. You no longer need external discipline because you've developed internal clarity. Now I know what you're thinking. Jiten, am I supposed to live like this forever? Tracking every rupee, questioning every decision, filtering everything like a financial analyst? And that's a great question. You're not alone in wondering that. In fact, that's exactly what we'll talk about in the next video. We'll answer the unspoken question: do I have to track expenses forever? I'll walk you through the 4 stages, from simply recording expenses to reaching a point where you may not need to track at all, because you've achieved something far more powerful: automatic awareness and financial peace. So don't miss it. It'll give you both relief and clarity about where all of this is heading. See you there.